Alright, thanks for checking out these videos. My name is VJ. I sometimes go by my buddy VJ or my manga buddy. I've just been making stuff for a long time. Uh, I've had different pseudonyms and pretty much at this point I'm just VJ. Just feel free to call me VJ. And I play video games. You probably have seen some of my videos so far on this channel, at least at the very moment, probably noticed some of them. I definitely make the shorts. I definitely make, besides video games, I also play Legos. I also, or I guess the term is build Lego. And I also do the Pokemon cards. I've been playing that a lot in real life. Haven't really been recording my sessions there, but it was something that I was really into, and even One Piece, I've been playing that game a lot as a TCG. In fact, the entire summer I was playing that, and yeah, I'm just like very much entertainment focused. This is like again a way for me to relax, just enjoy, stuff that I have. I'm a gamer. I'm an enthusiast for hobbies, and a lot of times like we buy this stuff, and then it's like, okay, I bought it, when am I going to use it or play it, right? So I'm someone who actively likes to actually use the stuff that I buy and enjoy it. Um, like you said, like you've seen so far, I've been just like playing Metroid Prime 4 because I'm really into it and I think like it's a good game. And again, hot take, right? Like I feel like the visuals are just amazing, so much more of an upgrade from like Prime 1, Prime 2, Prime 3. So as a fan of the Metroid series, I am always going to be like, for the Metroid games. Like, however, like I have like maybe like a little bit of a tolerance or like a high tolerance for Nintendo because I know Nintendo at the end of the day, like I mean, like they've always said in their slogan, "We're for quality, we're for family." Right, so like I know it's a Nintendo game. They're gonna do pretty well with it. Even if it's like an 8 out of 10, that's still acceptable to me. And, I'll cut some slack. Maybe, like, again, this game was in development for a long time. So, it just makes sense. Maybe they had to make some choices that would make people upset or fans upset. But, so far, so good. I think the game is good. And, if you haven't played Metroid in a long time, but you were a Metroid fan, you definitely owe it to yourself to play this game. Um, yeah, and so beyond that, right? Like I think the last time I wanted to make this video, and I kind of failed a little bit on that. Um, but I just wanted to briefly kind of talk about because people ask me like, what are the games you're playing? So right now, like I am playing mainly like Nintendo Switch 2 games or Nintendo Switch games, and that's mainly because like uh, I feel like this channel gears a little bit more younger, and also like some of my biggest followers are people like my son who likes Donkey Kong Bonanza. So I've been working on that game as well, and I'm gonna post some footage for that. I'm an RPG fan. I really like RPGs, but some of these other games are games that I've beaten, and I'm working on Emio. I'm working on Pokemon ZA, and I feel like that would be a good game to also post and just enjoy. Mega Man 11. This is a game I put to the side for a while because it was so hard. But in the spirit of like the new Mega Man game coming out, I feel like Mega Man 11 should probably finish it. Mario and Luigi Brothership, and then Super Mario Galaxy, and then I just have a ton of games. I mean, like some of these I've beaten for sure, but others like I definitely want to go through and just finish. So it's like a huge Nintendo Switch library and backlog. Someone asked, do you play Steam games? Do you play like more adult games? Do you like play like some of the modern games like Battlefield or Call of Duty or Fortnite or any of that stuff? And so the answer is yes, occasionally. Somebody asked me if I play Apex Legends. I have played it, but I have never done like a recording or a streaming session, and I kind of feel like there's enough of that out there. And so like again, like I kind of want to find a niche right now and just like play Switch games. But I may go to Steam games eventually and like play those as well. And honestly, again, like come to this channel just for like entertainment And I know there's like a whole bunch of other, video game playing channels out there, but like the way I decided to like organize this one or brand identify it is like this is mainly for people who just want to like, find friends on the net to play games with. And so like, I'm trying to build a little community where people can like message me and talk about games, especially Switch games. Like if you want to like play Switch games together online, feel free to become a part of my community. You can be part of my TikTok or Instagram or YouTube. Leave comments and I'll message you like a link to the Discord we use. And you can just, anytime you are online, let me know or let like some of the people in the community know, and we can all play together instead of just playing alone by ourselves, right? And that was kind of like what made me think a little bit about organizing this channel. I felt like, I have a lot of friends like that who are just like, playing, but they always say I want to like play with someone. And I find that like doing online is like really like a lot of work. It's a lot of coordination to even find someone out there. So, just ultimately like to wrap up a point here. I'm playing these games essentially for, my own relaxation, like finish Switch games, but also just make community friends. Um, the whole YouTubing, the mass audience, and all that stuff that'll come later. As I get better at doing stuff like this, if I want to pursue that route. But also, like, I just want to finish games, and talk about them to people in the modern way. So this is what this is all about. Anyway, thank you for supporting the channel so far. If you like what I've said, subscribe, leave comments, like, share with your friends, and yeah, just basically, support the channel by checking out more videos and giving constructive feedback. I appreciate that always. Like I will use it to improve the channel as much as I can. I will say also one last thing too is like, I do go to like events and community meetups and stuff like that. So if you know of any, let me know. Especially like the anime ones and stuff like that too, which I also talk about a little bit on this channel. So again, thank you, and let's play Metroid Prime 4. Okay, so last time took a little bit of a break. We made it back to the save room, and we saved Sergeant Duke. So now we made our way past the double door, which required 2 people, and now we're gonna explore deeper in this flare pool area. So we get past these 2 double doors and all the cooling areas.
There we go.
And the scary looking dead bots. By the way, that's good use of isolation. The whole fear factor of Metroid. And just having things like not being online available. It's a little scary. So they definitely know what they're doing with this franchise. I gotta say that for sure. It was hard for me to trust not Rare, Retro Studios in the beginning because I was like, I was a big Super Metroid fan. And I know there's gonna be somebody right here. Yep. So I was a big 2D Metroid fan first, and it was really a struggle for me to learn 3D. But when I got into it, I was like finally like, okay, I got this. Like it was actually like, again, like I'll say to a lot of people who are, like fans of 2D Metroid and are like not ready to give 3D Metroid a chance. I would say go to Prime 1. Metroid Prime 1 Remastered. That's such a great game. It'll get you familiar with all the 3D controls, and it'll just really make you love Metroid. Metroid in 3D.
Green liquid into this container. Is this where all that muck was headed? Looks like we're going up.
I think like, it's been 2 or 3 decades now since 3D has been a thing. So anybody who's like still like, oh, I only play 2D games.
Some kind of artillery shell.
Oh yeah, this looks like a artillery shell. It's been a long time since like 3D's been out, so you've had like people who are stuck in 2D land. They're you know, like they probably learned how to play a game in 3D by now. I mean, like there was a bunch of 3D games that came out for N64 and then PlayStation. So you know, I feel like if you're someone from the past, you definitely have adapted to 3D by now. So Metroid is 3D. Zelda is 3D. The only game left to do really is Mega Man. I feel like
What are they doing loading this thing with green energy?
they did it with Mega Man Legends, but you know, they just need to revisit that franchise again, which they will, I think. Anyway, back to story. So, like this guy's been saying, they've been making a lot of stuff with green liquid here. And we gotta figure out why. Okay, so this thing has been saying view in logbook. So let's check our logbook anyway. I think this is what we just saw. Lava temperature is nominal. Pressure of inhalation is normal. All energy extraction systems are functioning normally. Oh, so maybe this energy generator is like something that will save their people from. It looks like they were trying to keep their people alive through cryopods using this green energy, but maybe it failed. Yeah, it looks like they were trying to save their brethren. Why could we not find a way to stabilize the Griever cells when they reverted their Lamorne counterparts? What did we miss? This makes me kind of want to go back and like find more of these logbooks just to get the full story. And actually, let's take a look here. So the scans, I'm at 42% of the game, so that's just letting you know I need to like scan more. Okay, so we did make it up here. I think there's an elevator. Yeah, I remember seeing this.
Hold the lift.
Coming? Yeah. Hello. Okay. Oh, you're in the elevator with me. Can you get out?
What's wrong?
Fighting time.
They're waking up. Come on. Let's take them down.
Everybody on Reddit hates these security guards. I gotta say that. I agree, because they definitely like cause a lot of damage if you get hit by their guns. Security. You just have to be fast. These things are nasty.
Look alive.
Oh, that's right, I have a friend.
Let's keep going up.
Anyway, pro tip, move around. Don't get hit by those red lasers. You'll be like doing this all over again very fast. Cargo round. Ooh. Who did that? This whole factory is full of these bots. I remember when I was in the Vault Tower, like I was fighting these guys and I did not take them seriously, and I was like, oh my god, I just lost almost all my life. And I had to go all the way down, fight Psylocke too on top of that. That was a nasty fight. I wonder why they gave Samus a voice anyway in this game, like for the grunts and the, you know, the, well, just for like the firings and the grunts and all that stuff. I was wondering about that, but they didn't make her talk. I kind of feel like Nintendo doesn't want to make the main character talk, but I always feel like that's such a missed opportunity. Yeah, maybe it's because the fan base, like, you know, they're all, like, I don't know what it is with the fan base, but they just don't want to hear people, like, talk. Or some of the fan base is crazy. Okay. Where'd you go? Ah. Okay, I got killed there because I wasn't like sure where Duke was, and I was also struggling to figure out like which button I needed to heal him, which was the X button. That happens like when you play Xbox games or Steam games, and then like you have to look down and go, oh, the controls are different on Nintendo Switch.
What do we have here?
Okay, this is what I'm saying. You have to be like more on top of it, like move around, otherwise you're just gonna get hit by these security crazies.
Those bots. Some kind of artillery shell. Hold the lift.
Might as well get that scan.
What are they doing loading this thing with green energy?
By the way, I realize my lighting is kind of like not so great for my face. I'll work on that. I know what to do, but right now I don't feel like fixing it.
Samus, what's wrong? They're waking up. Come on, let's take them down. Fire in the hole.
Dude, they take off so much damage with just one laser. There's no joke. These are nasty. I'm already like at... Oh crap.
Let's keep going up.
Okay, before we go up, I'm gonna be smarter this time and just shoot around. Grab some energy too.
Get ready.
I guess this keeps the game challenging. So one thing I just realized is these guys are pretty stationary. Like as long as you move, they won't hit you. But like the moment you stand still, that's when they get you. You just have to be like more on it. Oh. And also avoid the line of fire as much as possible. Okay, we're healing, which is good. But again, it's kind of hard. Yep. Ah. Okay. Again, annoying fight. So I am going to just try to see if there's any like recovery areas. And of course not. They wanted to make this game like hard, or this part of the area hard. Oh wait, here we go. Excellent. Yep, need that. That's good. What is this? My guy's already in the elevator. Oh, that's good. He knows what to do. So again, try just not to be in their line of sight. Okay, so like, because they'll stand. Oh, it's not fun. Okay, I'm gonna have to move faster, which is why I switched to morph ball mode. Let's just see if I can move here. Because if I can single them out, like then it's like harder for them to hit me. And I can probably grab some energy. Oh my god. This one's kind of faster than the others. Nice. Terrible enemy. So annoying. But at least there's some recovery items here. Okay, let's get a scan too. Ah, we did it. I think everything's good.
I think this is the way.
Let's go. There's only one way to go.
Everything in this facility is pumping green energy. I don't feel good about it.
Energy
I don't
injection.
think this is the way.
Okay, so we came this way. So there might be something in this room to check out. And then looks like we'll probably need to be going downstairs at some point. In fact, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that there must be an elevator or something to this point. So, well, how did we get there from the map? Okay. So anyway, looks like there's something here. This was the electric door that I think we couldn't get to. But it's a control room bridge. And then this looks like a boss fight. And that looks like where our friend is. So we've got an electric latch. And get something here. For the chosen one. Oh yes. Thank you. I was wondering about this. Cause I mean, like, otherwise the game it feels really hard. Like, you know, 3 energy tanks. We're getting to that part of the game where, you know, we just need more energy. I'll take it. Okay, looks like, I mean, just double check one more time. Oh yeah, see? It's pays to just double check. There's a logbook. So all this work they did in the facility eventually led to their own ruin. So they left all of their stuff to someone like me, a savior. Okay, looks like we can go this way.
Got it. Time to work.
I don't know, right?
Frag out.
Ooh, what is this? Cybot gunner. Offensive strength. It's equipped with small guided energy sphere launchers on both shoulders. Okay. I think same strategy still applies. Oh wow, they're really bringing out the arsenal here. Cybot shield. It can be removed with a forceful pull. Okay.
You should be able
I hate the controls.
I'm down, soldier.
Okay, we gotta heal this guy. Ah, I'm struggling with the controls. The controls are obnoxious sometimes. Okay, how far back do we have to go?
Time to work.
Okay, not too bad.
Fire in the hole.
I'm gonna use missiles more sparingly. I feel like this is good enough. And that's what I was saying, right? Like, if you use the morph ball, it kind of makes it harder for them to hit you. So that's Samus's strength here.
Try scanning the shield.
Okay, so you have to scan. I wonder about this. What is this? Okay, I'm not allowed to go in there yet. Ah.
Takes more than that to bring me down. You should be able to knock those energy spheres out of the air. I'm down, Samus.
Oh my god. Yeah, I get it. Now I understand what Reddit is talking about. Let's try that again. I realized I didn't get the scan. I didn't want to scan that. We'll just finish these guys off first.
Got one.
So this is the guy I need to scan too. And what was this? Designed for maintenance tanks? Oh.
You should be able to knock those energy spheres out of the air.
This is actually training for me because I need to like pay more attention. Oh. Okay, I got an idea. Let's lead them back since we have jeez. We have some leverage. You can just sit back a little bit. Distance is your friend.
Red velvet cake.
Alright. That was obnoxiously hard.
Ow!
Sorry. Okay. Oh, that is freaking annoying. I almost I shouldn't have died there. Like I knew, like I was trying to go slow. I knew it was gonna be ugly, and let's
Time
just-
to work.
ah, okay.
Here comes the move.
Well, this time it should be faster. I think I know what to do. Yeah, let's just finish these guys off. So remember, distance is your friend. Get the scans early. And take these things out quick. Ah,
Knock those energy streams out of the air.
missiles work better here. Excellent. Okay, so strategy with these guys is lead them one by one and knock this stuff out. Okay.
No. Ow. I'm down, soldier.
Don't want to get hit. Nah. This is so hard. Oh my god.
Just needed to catch my breath is all. Piece of cake. Red velvet cake.
Is there nothing else to heal? Cause yeah, this is just awful. Okay, we just have to be careful.
I'm on it. Ow. Watch that turret. I'm down, Samus.
Got it.
Thank you, Samus.
This is awful. This is like one of the worst like parts of the game. I can already tell you that. This is like giving me like flashbacks to Prime 1.
Time to work.
Okay. I need to be more ruthless right now. I just need that scan. If I didn't have to scan, this would be a piece of cake. Jeez. Oh my god. Alright. I am I'm gonna need to like probably edit this video because it's awful. I don't know how many times you guys want to watch me play this scene, but this is an awful fight. 2 down. At least that part's easy. What is going on? Come on. Okay. Okay, just get the scan for now since they're like kind of stationary. The scan is like driving me nuts. Like, I don't want to scan, and again, the controls are awful. Like, I hate this psychic lasso thing. Like, trying to like scan and then like trying to get the psychic lasso to come up is like idiotic. And then those missiles just keep like distracting you. This is like probably the best time to do it, because after that you don't really get a shot. I think maybe another strategy that I just thought of is like have my gunner like focus on this guy so I can get these guys. Yeah, like at the beginning you can get this, so then come on, gunner. So nasty. It's really awful that they make you like, they don't even like update the checkpoint. Alright, I'm gonna start counting like how many times I died to this area, because it's obnoxious. I loved it when the factory was just peaceful. These things were all just off. Okay. Get the scan early. I think like maybe at the beginning, like it's probably like the easiest to pull these shields off because they're just walking up. Okay. So I'll remember that. Now it's a little easier, but obviously these things are still there. You take your focus off that like anytime, it's like you're screwed.
Got one. Piece of cake. Red velvet cake.
Okay. So you cleared that. There is some strategy in my head at the moment now, but it's still not fun. Can we turn back?
Watch that turret. Ow! I'm down, soldier.
And move out of the way. Dude, screw this. I don't know how long I can keep doing this, but this is awful. It's like, you know, like when people tell you stories of like Prime 1. Oh man, even just standing right by them is awful. They tell you like these horror stories where the game is just like really incredibly hard. And like you go, oh yeah, I don't believe it now. They're bringing all that back. Yeah, this is like the best time to pull off the shield. If you do it too late, like you're screwed. Well, at least I'm getting better. Like I kept thinking about that in the back of my head, and I was like, okay, I just have to like do whatever I can, you know, to like just get these guys like down and damaged quick.
Watch that turret. I'm down, Samus.
You just need like muscle memory for like a lot of these controls. Oh, don't even bother to heal that guy. Like, I had more energy going in, and like I screwed up. Like, trying to heal your friend is like death sentence.
Time to work. Grenade out.
Alright. Give my energy back. You just gotta be fast. Now I get why somebody said scanning should be faster. It's like irritating like how like long it takes to scan. What happened to the controls? Why are like screwed up? Yes, I do need backup. I saw that one coming, and it was like, there's nothing I could do at that time. If I can't beat this next round, I'm done. Just have to come back to it.
Time to work. Frag out.
You know, I would say, like, as I'm improving the strategy, I would say, like, use the missiles, like, as much as possible. Because, like, trying to get a hit is hard. Alright. Every hit counts. Dude, I need backup. Come on. Like, pull your weight.
Ow. I'm down, soldier.
Where'd that thing go? Okay, somehow we survived.
Good. Piece of cake. Red velvet cake.
Okay, don't die, Duke. You have a little bit more energy this time.
I'm on it. Watch that turret.
There's more.
Grenade out. No. I'm down, damn it.
We did it. Oh my god.
I'm fine. Really? We clear?
Oh, oh my god, that was awful. It was awful. Okay.
Armstrong's on the south side of the cannon. She must be in that room. There. Where are you headed?
Armstrong.
It's below the cannon. In order to get there, we'll have to open the access gate and go in. To open the access gate, looks like we'll have to switch the facility into maintenance mode. Can you switch it to maintenance mode from here?
I sure hope so. I don't want to fight those robots again. Something tells me we're gonna have to, though.
It isn't working. Looks like we'll have to do it manually. Let's disable the clam by going there directly. If we can disable both clams, the facility should go into maintenance mode. And the access gate will open. The device we need is right next to Armstrong. Two birds, one stone. How do we get there? Ah, tram. Nice work. That's where we need to go. Armstrong, we found a way to your location. Headed there now.
Copy that, Sarge. I'll be ready.
Nice arm cannon. The tram. And what's this? Probably the save point. Alright, so first things first. Scan around, I guess.
I don't think this is the way. Are these escape pods? Wonder if they still work.
Let me just check the map here. So that's a tram for the north, and this is the tram for the south. Let's just go here first. Thank God. I made you work for that save station. Okay, so what a trip, right? Those bots are just insane. That is a pretty hard fight. Like I would say, it made me really keep thinking like on my feet, like all the strategies. So like just breaking that down. I think like the hardest part is just keeping yourself mobile. So like I said, mobility with your fingers. Don't stand still, because like those things, they're pretty stationary. So like you just need to avoid being in their line of sight, and if you do, you should be able to get like multiple shots on them. But even then, they make it more difficult with the homing devices that like track you, and then the shields. So you just need to like get in there early, and you just really have to work fast, otherwise like you're just totally screwed. And one thing I was trying to do is like do it early, so my friend, the Sarge, he could get in there and also get some shots in, because then the two of us could work together to finish off that section. So just kind of thinking about it out loud a little bit too, uh, that makes the game a little bit more fun because like Metroid's always been sort of solo, and like with this like two-player multiplayer kind of concept going in, I think it's kind of cool that Retro is trying to bring this back because if you think about the DS era, Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo DS, they were doing some of this multiplayer stuff. I think it's a great idea to come back with it. So I think it's cool. It's like bringing you back into like this mode of like working together to like finish off a team. And some people compare it to Halo, and so I can appreciate that. But difficulty is pretty hard, especially at the beginning. But that all said, it took me about like 5 or 6 tries, I think. So not too bad. And I was like learning again, like as I was doing battles. So figured this out. And always that's always like the fun part of like playing this without a strategy guide. You can just figure out the strategy quickly, like or even just like a few times in battle. You're doing pretty awesome, and that's what makes the game like really fun and exciting and challenging. Um, so with that said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, subscribe, like, comment, share if you have any questions. Ask me and try to reach out. Maybe we can be friends. Discord.